Do they have bidets in Sri Lanka?
You want to know a joke?
Yeah.
First time it came up in back home, right? So they had introduced bidets, right? These guys were installing this in their house thinking that it's a face wash. They're fucking washing their faces off of this thing.
No. No.
Crabs.
Real talk, let's get straight to it. I got diamonds in the face. No, these niggas don't walk how we walk, they don't talk how we talk.
Hey everybody, episode 7, Real Talk Toronto. How you feeling, Guyan? Tired?
Feeling tired. Fuck.
How's your
It was
day
a
today?
long day.
A long day.
Long day. See that accent coming in?
Oh, you sound like a hard-working brown man.
Yeah, that's racist.
How was your weekend?
It was alright. How was yours? Yeah. Weekends are always busy, moving around.
Yeah?
Seeing too many people.
It's almost September. Like, where did the summer go?
End of the year almost, eh? 2024 is almost done.
What are we? Almost
September's gonna go fly by easy.
3 months until Christmas. 3 months until the year's done. 2025.
That's gonna be crazy.
That's insane.
Remember when they were advertising this Y2K shit in like 2000? Remember that?
It was
We'll make a
2000.
big
It
ass
was, when, it
deal.
was when it turned
Electronics
2000.
were gonna die out on you, and then we're gonna have like solar flares and all. You know about that? Yeah, that was like a big
That was
thing.
wild.
Like end of the year,
time.
people like counting down. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
we're gonna die.
I remember I was at my cousin's house, and it was just a bunch of us, right? And we had everything prepared. We had like flashlights and food and this and that, and we're just like waiting for it, and like nothing happened. My mom told me that night or that evening, she went to the grocery store to just pick up last minute food for whatever they were making, and some guy was freaking out and bought like all of the tuna cans off of the shelf, like every flavor. He literally took all of them. He took all of them, threw them in his cart, and I think she was saying he threw like a $200 bill at the lady because they were like 59 cents each. And he didn't even want his change. He's like, here you go. And he's like,
fucking Y2K, I want to eat tuna.
Yeah, now he's eating tuna for the rest of his fucking life.
Just like during COVID, right? People were taking toilet paper. That's why we were wiping your ass the whole fucking COVID.
This is why you invest in a bidet, guys. The bidet is the best. I don't care what you say, Guyan. I have a bidet and it's fucking wonderful.
You have a bidet at home?
Oh, yeah.
What the hell? I know we
What
have
the hell? Bidet.
Shit.
You like bidets? Do they have bidets in Sri Lanka?
You want to know a joke?
Yeah.
First time it came up in back home, right? So they had introduced bidets, right? These guys were installing this in their house thinking that it's a face wash. They're fucking washing their faces off of this thing.
No.
Crabs.
No.
Yeah, they're washing their faces off. They were fixing it in their house and like, oh, face wash. No, bidet isn't a face wash.
They're washing their face in the toilet.
Yeah.
Jeez.
You thought it was a face wash?
Were you one of those people?
No.
Oh, okay.
We were not. We're high class living brown people. No, that's how they thought it was a face wash. What's wrong with you guys?
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah.
Even if it was face wash, do you actually think I'm gonna put my fucking head in the toilet where people shit and piss in?
I don't know, man. People used to do that.
Oh my god, that's. Anyways, invest in a bidet, guys. It's great.
I would do that.
But don't wash your face. It's for your ass. Wash your asshole. Anyways, okay, so this is actually a really good question. If you had a superpower, any superpower, what would it be? And how would you use it, you sick fuck?
Why would you think that?
Because I already know what's brewing up there.
No,
I already know. I already know.
No, it'd probably be like, flying would be one of my...
It's flying.
I want to fly around,
Just want to fly around and shit on everybody? Like a bird? No, honestly, though.
I think probably would be flying.
Really?
Yeah. Shit on everybody. Yeah. No, I mean, like, that would be one of my go-to things.
That's actually the one thing that
Wait, you want to fly?
No.
What?
It's the one superpower that I feel like I wouldn't care to have. It's funny that you...
It would.
Why do you want to
travel around
fly?
the world. No damn flight ticket. Bang. Just fly from here to... No, what do you think? It would be a good superpower. Flying around.
I think
or
mine's
being
better. I think mine's better.
What is yours?
Mine's being invisible.
Invisible or invincible?
Invisible.
Invisible. Do what?
Fly. What?
That's the same shit that you wanted to fly.
Wait, hold on. Hold the phone. Okay, let me explain this.
Okay.
The reason why I want to be invisible is because I get to, yes, secretly go into first class and take all the flights that I want. Okay. But also, I like to travel, right?
Okay.
So
that's the same thing as flying.
Hold on. I like to travel, right? So let's just say I wanted to wait, hold on. When I say let's be like when I asked you what superhero power you would want, does that mean that you can also walk? Like you are able to fly, but then you can walk?
Floating around like 24/7. Yeah, I can walk.
Okay. So that changes things.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
so mine would still be invisible. The reason why is because I want to be able to like also rob banks, right? Rob banks, and then I would have all the money as a normal person that's not invisible. So I just want to be like invisible, steal that dough, and then I turn into regular Kathleen. I'm just a regular person that's fucking falling. And sure, you know what? I'll pay for my first class flights because I'm rich motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's what I would do.
Next episode we're gonna be doing, cops are gonna be knocking on the door.
I'm not invisible though. Well, actually, I could be. They can try to catch me if they can, but it's not gonna work out. So anyways, but you're gonna be flying and shitting on them.
No, like, let's say if someone wants to be invincible or invisible, right? Some, psycho wants to go and do psycho shit. Being invincible. Invincible, invisible is same. I don't know.
No, it's different. It's different.
It's different, right? Yeah, we checked that. Yeah. I don't know. It all depends on.
I feel like it would be. Anybody would be crazy.
You do that flying around too, right?
How? Where are you carrying it?
Where we want to go.
How are you carrying it?
Different countries.
Do you think your fucking ass is gonna be able to carry your weight and bags of money?
So let's say if you can't fly, you gotta be strong, right? You're gonna have.
Can you though? Because you have birds that are fucking flying.
They're small birds. Being a superhero is a different thing, right? You're gonna have the different.
Because you know all about being a superhero.
Yo, I watch a lot of movies, man. Okay. You don't watch any Marvel movies?
I fucking hate. I hate superhero movies.
Oh my god,
I hate them. I hate them. I think they're so fucking.
And you still want to be invisible?
Well, yeah.
That's it.
The only one I
have you ever read any comics at all?
No, fuck no.
Jesus
so
Christ.
the only ones that I did like is the old Spider-Man with what's his name? Fuck, I forgot his name.
I can't remember either. But
oh my god! Hold on, I'm gonna Google it.
What's his name?
I forgot his name.
Which one? There's so many Spider-Mans.
I know. I'm trying to figure it out. Hold on. Spider-Man.
Spider-Man 1, Spider-Man 2.
No, it was like way back when. Oh, this one.
Peter Parker?
Yeah, Peter Parker. But who played Peter Parker? This motherfucker. What's his name? Cast. Come on. Tobey Maguire. This guy. He made a good Spider-Man, and I really liked it. I think he made one or two. They were really good.
He was one of the good ones. Yeah.
Yeah, he was a really good one.
Well, 1 and 2 I think was good. I don't know about the rest of them.
Anyways, that's the only superhero movie that I actually liked. The rest of them I think are crap. However, do you remember Smallville?
Yeah.
That was a good fucking show.
Have you watched all their
episodes?
Yes.
Yes.
I watched.
Because a really hot chick was in it.
Yeah, maybe.
She was
Was she?
Yeah.
She was.
Do you want me to Google it?
Yeah, no, I know. Lana, I know who she is.
You know who she is?
Know. I used to watch that on replay. Just like me watching Friends, right? I used to watch that so many times. Smallville. I think that's one of the TV series that I like mostly. Which I would watch over and over.
Yeah.
Right? Once again, the hot chicken. Right?
It was good. It was good. But yeah, no, that would be invisible. I wouldn't think twice about it.
Anything else that comes with it? Just invincible? Invisible.
What other superhero powers are there?
There's invisible. There's cloaking. Cloaking is kind of invisible.
Is
if you're invisible, like, can you actually just reverse it? Like, can you just be visible?
That's what I'm saying. I want to be visible.
Yeah, you gotta be opposite. So cloaking is like that.
So I want to be a cloaker.
And yeah.
So I want to be a cloaker.
Invisible and visible.
So I have to change my.
You know, China has some jacket or something that they made that make you invisible.
No, you're fine.
No, type it up. They have it in China. It's a cloaking cloth or whatever jacket they made. Yeah, they have something like that.
Is that on Amazon?
Fuck it. They're not gonna sell that.
Next day delivery.
But yeah, they have it.
That's interesting. I'm gonna look into that because I would love to be invisible.
Yeah, I think it's not your whole body, just nothing on the face, right?
Yeah.
It's a walking face.
It's like walking like fucking so floating head.
Yeah,
everywhere.
they have something like that, but I'm not sure if it's true or not. But it's all on
Can
Instagram.
you just imagine like a floating head, like?
It can look like that. See, us, we've been brown.
That's weird.
We can blend in.
That's weird.
You know, we blend in with the desk. It's fine. You, it's like, fuck.
That's weird. I don't know if I want a cloak now.
No. You want to change
with the jacket? I mean.
No.
Yeah. That's.
So you gotta be visible and invisible. You're gonna be invisible 24/7, right?
No.
Nobody's gonna be able to see you.
That's what I'm saying. I want to be
like
invisible. I want to be invisible so I can get all the things that I want, and then come back to visible and be like, "Look what I got."
Can you go through wall?
Does it really matter?
It does.
Why? I just go through the door. I'm invisible. Nobody can see me. I can fuck with people. If I've opened the door, they're gonna be like, "Who the fuck opened that door?"
Okay.
So
that's kind of weird.
Yeah. Anyways, you're gonna go with your boring flying. Cool. If you could master any language, what would it be?
What's the Mexican language?
Like you woke up and you were Spanish guy.
Spanish. Yeah. I'm brown. Same with the Latin language. It's Spanish, right?
No, two different languages.
What was we did?
Spanish.
Spanish, yeah.
Spanish.
Probably Spanish.
Spanish?
Got the nice people there.
Where?
Latino.
There's a lot of countries that speak Spanish.
I don't know, man. The one country.
South America?
I don't want to name these countries. Just leave it at that. Leave it at that.
Leave it at
what
that.
About you?
My answer probably would have been different if I wasn't dating my girlfriend. Because maybe it would have probably been Spanish, but I would actually say French.
Right.
It's because she speaks French fluently, and a lot of her like family members speak French, and it would be nice to communicate with them. I go to visit them.
Speak at least a little bit of French, or no?
No, like I can say like hi, how are you? Like what's your favorite food? What's your favorite color? Like very simple things. Yeah. I know more like words than I can put sentences together. Yeah. I know how to say, "Can I use the bathroom?" Because when I was in school, French class, they didn't let you go to the washroom unless you said it in French. So I mastered it so I can get the fuck out. But now I regret it. I really wish I didn't learn French. But if I could randomly master any language, it would be French for sure. Because I go back to New Brunswick often, and I see her family, and there are family members who don't speak English that well. So it would be nice to like communicate with them and like, with the people.
You feel
there.
Left out? Though just because you don't know.
No, you know what? They're very sweet. They're amazing people. They don't make me feel left out at all. They try very hard to speak English. And I'm so grateful for it. A lot of them do speak English. It's just when I get there, I want to go and it's a small town. I want to go and order something at a restaurant. Like I want to be able to speak
shit.
to
so
say
they don't
it.
Speak English at all, then, right?
No, not in that area. It's very.
Unless you go to Montreal or something, they speak some of the locations. They speak.
Yeah, but here's the thing:
French,
in places, but in places like in Quebec, in Montreal, there are places that will refuse to serve you if you speak English. Yeah, they don't. Quebec doesn't like Canada, man. They wanna get the fuck out. It's true story. Especially when you get really into like Quebec City, nice people, but like no one fucking speaks English, man. No one speaks English. Beautiful city though.
Yeah, but, I remember that brought up like a memory back in high school.
When you went to Quebec?
No, not.
Oh, because I went to
Quebec. I was fucking high school, so I go to class, right? So I think I started in grade 7, if I'm not mistaken. I missed most of the French classes.
Okay.
Whatever it is, never liked French in the first place. Yeah, she used to pick on me just because I couldn't speak French.
Oh, that's rude.
It was just good class.
Take that.
That's another teacher I used to call in my house.
Yo, you didn't.
School was messed up, yeah. Like there's some subjects I like, but the French and whatever.
But the French,
science, Frenchies.
The French, the science.
Jesus Christ, these teachers hated me.
Yeah, no, it would be French for me, but Spanish would be another cool language
That's
to
nice.
learn
It's nice. Like Costa Rica,
for sure.
Panama. They speak English, but not fluent. But just like we
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But
it's
think
like
about think of how many countries in the world speak Spanish. Like that's cool, right?
Mhm.
Kind of like Arabic. Like I know Arabic, I speak fluent Arabic,
Yeah.
but like there's a lot of Arabic countries. So I can go to like Egypt, Lebanon, Iraq, Jordan, Morocco. I could speak Arabic,
Mhm.
and I can understand it. It's all great. So it's kind of like Spanish, right? You go to Mexico,
Mhm.
which is not in South America.
Yeah.
You can go to Spain, which is in Europe, right? And then you can go all to South America, all those countries. Like it's kind of cool
Mhm.
being able to.
Yeah, it's good to know like different language, right?
Yeah,
You're
of course.
not
There's
stuck in
different
English,
language.
right?
There's different
Yeah.
accents
Mhm.
and what's the word? Different
Dialect.
dialects. There you go. Different dialects, but at the root of it, like you would understand and be able to speak it, and they'll be able to understand
But
you for
it's more
sure.
inviting, right? Like say you go to a Spanish
Absolutely.
country and they speak their language, more inviting. Just like you go to
Exactly,
Quebec
exactly.
and
And
they
I
treat you different, right?
and I exactly, and I feel like if you go to their country and you try to speak the language, it's like I would hope that a lot of them would be like that's very nice that you're like
Mhm.
trying, right? I mean, unless you get some sort of asshole like fucking
Nothing
brutally
really
killing my
down to-
language.
Like when I took a trip down in Panama, it's like, most of the time we go to a restaurant, they speak English.
Yeah,
Pretty good English at most of the
yeah.
restaurants. But half the time they can't speak, we just bring up the Google Translator.
The Google Translator.
Jesus, right. That's embarrassing, right? You gotta bring that up and be like,
I
translate
know,
it.
but
At least we're trying, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
Some restaurants, like majority of I felt that they knew the English.
Yeah.
See, they know how to speak English. We should probably know how to speak that language too.
I
They
know.
take the time to learn that. Right?
But you have to understand that a lot of these countries, they don't leave their country. They rely on I'm not that they're third world countries, but a lot of them actually have never left their country.
Mhm.
So, and a lot of them work with in places that rely on tourism. So they have to kind of
know both languages, right?
know it or be able to pick it up a little bit
Mm.
just to be able to, like communicate and all that because it's their job. It's their living. For us, we're so lucky that we speak English and we're able to even fucking travel the world
Yeah.
to go to these places. Like we're so fortunate, Guyan. If you think about it, honestly, we're really
Yeah, we
unfortunate.
just take it to go.
But yeah. So okay, so
Alright.
that's the
Let's check. You have any messages?
I did. I got messages yesterday and the day before. Okay, this is a good one. Someone asked if you could have coffee with anyone in the world, who would it be? Could be celebrity. Could really.
Pick his brain. I think he's,
That's an interesting one.
thing, but yeah,
That's an interesting one.
celeb. Maybe that's a different thing.
Or like someone who's like a role model to you, like someone who's don't even say who I think you're gonna say.
I don't know. What am I gonna say? Role model?
You know who I don't like. Has no hair.
Has no hair? Who is it? I had too many drinks. You tell me.
Look at your inbox to me.
Oh.
Yeah. What about me? I feel like I would need to sit down and really think about this question because I need to think about who I see as like an idol that I would like appreciate to sit down with and like have conversations with. Because right now, all I think about is like people who I think are funny or good looking. Like, you know what I mean?
So I guess
I'm going to like, I'm jumping on the question too fast. No, Spice Girls. But my celebrity crush is Sophia Bush.
Yeah, Bush.
Have you ever seen?
I heard the name, but I can't remember.
Have you ever seen the show One Tree Hill?
Way back. I just
No. Okay. Well, she is a babe. She is like my biggest crush of life. I would definitely sit down and have a coffee with her, probably drool, but that's okay. That's okay.
Drool too?
Yeah, man. I would try to keep it together. No, but but hold on. So she's really, really good looking, but she actually is a really good person. She's involved in a lot of charities.
That's what you want to say with it. That's not just her look.
She does have a very good background of like the things that she's done and continues to do and just the type of personality she is. She's very like she has like, she carries herself as not like she's not stuck up.
Okay.
Like she's very much like an everyday next door kind of girl.
Mm-hmm.
The way that she carries herself, she's so not judgmental. She hangs out with normal people. Like she's just such a down to earth girl that happens to be hot and is so funny, Diane. She's hilarious. She's played more funny roles than like serious roles. Like she's always the funny girl, and she's funny. She's funny.
You've done your research, eh?
Yeah, and her voice.
Stalker.
Yeah. I've been following her since like I was little, since I was young. She's been around for a while. She's not old, but like she has shows that have been, you know, aired for a long time. But do you like raspy voices?
Sometimes.
Like on a girl, like a raspy voice. I love a raspy voice. She has a raspy voice. You can Google her later.
I probably have to. I don't want to be like openly like, let me look at her now. Like, jeez.
No.
But yeah, we'll Google her later. But yeah, that's different.
So Trump would be your answer?
No, I was just kidding around that.
Oh, okay, then who would it be?
Probably be somebody that has I don't know by name, but someone who's business minded.
I'm not surprised.
I'm not sure who it might be. There's a lot out there. Someone that's you know, probably Tate.
Fucking knew it. Fucking knew it. Fucking knew it.
You know what? I want to pick someone's brain out. See what, you know. There's different things in my mind that go down. You know what makes him who he is, kind of thing, right? To know how he is, right?
Google him.
Yeah.
Wikipedia.
No. There's always like BS online. You can always pick someone's brain, just meeting them, getting to know them, right? Right. It's different.
Okay.
So.
All right.
One that you're not happy with. But
yeah, I don't know, man. He seems sketchy.
It is. You know, whatever.
I don't know if it's haters trying to bring him down.
It is.
But I feel like there's always a little bit of truth to.
The truth is like, you know, taking it as a grain of sand, right? But this social media can mess you up. It can do good. It can also do bad, right?
Of course.
What it's doing mostly is making him look bad. But there's something that there's a truth to everything that's going on right now.
Absolutely,
openly,
there is.
But we can't actually judge it. We can't unless we have proof of things. You know, there's videos, AI. There's so many things that can be done through a video.
Yeah.
You know, but we can't always. We got to filter that. If he does what he's doing right now, it's not good for us too, right? Like we think that he's doing something not good. But in the end, seeing some videos like that just came up recently, right?
Yeah.
That, right? But you know, we don't know. But social media, like I said, it can make you or break you. One or two, right?
Shit.
Yeah, you know what?
Wise words coming from Guy.
I would probably pick his brain if I had the chance to sit with him, talk to him, right?
Okay, all right.
See what makes him who he is, right?
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Not my pick. Were you gonna Google Sophia Bush later, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right. Do we have time for one more?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's do it.
Do you have a funny childhood story? Anything that
seriously, what happened when I was a child is just like blank.
Oh my god.
For real. I can't remember.
Like trauma.
Probably.
Was it like blocked out because you wanted it blocked?
No, I can't remember everything that happened when I was a child. My dad can remember everything, but for some reason I can't.
So you don't remember anything that happened
like
when you were in like, it could be anything. It could even be like elementary school, like something funny that happened or embarrassing that happened, like a childhood memory.
Like how far? Like the grade 7, whatever.
Could be anything.
If you come up with one, I'll think of one.
Childhood memory. There's so many. It's
like
funny.
What,
I'm
good
the
or bad?
opposite. A mix.
Okay.
A mix. There's some that are funny. There's some that are traumatizing. There are some that are not awkward, but like, I don't know. You can be the judge. You can be the judge. Okay.
Okay.
So before I was born, my parents lived in downtown Toronto.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. My mom was pregnant with me, but my dad was working night shifts. So he was afraid that she was going to go into labor, like at any day or night.
Okay.
And because he was working night shifts. So he got her to stay at her sister's house, so my aunt's house in Mississauga, because, you know, in case something happens, there's someone to rush her to the hospital, right? So we're in Mississauga, and Actually, is it a childhood story if I wasn't born? Now that I'm thinking about it, because I actually wasn't born. I'll continue with the story. Yeah. So I'll continue the story.
Let's see.
So I was my mom went into labor and my aunt was like, oh shit, like whatever. So they're getting the shit ready and she's in the car and my mom's in the car and they're driving. I think they're like going like 200 miles per hour or kilometers an hour. Sorry.
She's going to labor.
She's going very fast. She's going into labor. My aunt's driving like a crazy lady to the hospital. The cop stopped her.
Okay, pulled her
over. Okay. And it took the cop like 20 minutes to get out of the car because it was in the middle of the night. And I think he was waiting for like backup to come because he, I guess, maybe felt like it was sketchy because it was like a dark car, probably tinted windows. I don't know. Maybe just he was alone. Maybe he felt like he needed backup, right? It was in the middle of the night, right? So they waited until backup came. So my aunt...
She's going into labor, right?
She's going into labor. So I think my aunt at one point rolled down the window and she's just like screaming. So I think the cop was just like trying to understand what she was saying. So as backup came, the cop was slowly approaching the window and finally hears my aunt and was just like, she's going into labor because you know how you're not supposed to get out of the car when cops pull you over. You're not supposed to, right? No. She rolled down the window and she was like, she's going into labor. And then I guess the cop kind of looked into the back seat and saw my mom laying down, like freaking out. And he was like, holy shit. He's like, why didn't you say anything? This is my aunt telling me the story, my mom. And then my aunt's like, well, I'm not supposed to get out of the car. Why didn't you come to the window? And he was like, I was waiting for backup. It was this whole thing. And my aunt's like, let's stop fucking talking. So him and the backup cop turned around, made like a Yui, and put their sirens on, and fucking took my mom to the hospital. It was so funny. I'm constantly reminded of this story and how cool it was. Right? It was like a scene from a movie.
It's not trauma then. It's just like a
scene from a movie. Yeah. But no, I was telling you I have a traumatizing story. This wasn't it. This was one that was probably like funny or like whatever. But anyways, so we got to as if I was born yet. I got to the hospital, or we got to the hospital. They got to the hospital. I was born. And I think my mom was telling me before I was born, she told the officer that if I was a boy, because she didn't know if she was having a girl or not, that she would name him after the cop. Yeah. And he like stuck around and stuff, probably waiting, but it was a girl. He's like, fuck. Yeah. But it was a cute story. I think he held me too.
Oh, did he?
If I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Who he is?
No.
Didn't even take his name down?
No, I don't think so. No. My mom was probably still pissed that it took her so long to get out of the hospital. But anyways.
It'd be nice to know him.
Anyways, that's one story. I have another fucked up story, but I don't know if we have time. Do we have time?
Yeah, we got time.
Yeah, we have time. Okay. So this is the traumatizing story, real quick. Okay. I'm like 5 years old. My mom is working really late, and my dad and my brother are sleeping. This is in the middle of the night. I have really bad problems with sleepwalking. Till this day. Sleepwalking. It's very, very bad. Okay. It's gotten better. It was really bad when I was younger. So apparently, in the middle of the night, I woke up, grabbed my pillow and my blanket, and no one heard me. I left the condo because we were living in a condo downtown. And I don't know if I took an elevator. I don't know if I took the stairs, but I made it to ground floor. And downtown Toronto, near St. Lawrence Market area, it's not the safest at night. Like, right? Like, there's a lot of homeless people and druggies and whatever.
You joined the homeless gang. Yeah.
So apparently, my mom was walking home from work really late with my aunt, because my aunt lived with us at that time. And she's getting closer to not our street, but she was like 2 streets over, like still maybe 2 blocks away. And she's like walking because they didn't work far. She's like walking, and she's just like, she sees something moving, and it's like in a blanket and all that. And she's just like, what is that? Like, they're all like tripping out, like, oh, maybe it's like a homeless person, whatever. So like, let's cross the street instead of walking that way. So they cross the street, and they're like walking up, but like on the opposite side of the street. And then my mom kind of looks across the street, and she's just like, wait a minute. She's like, that blanket looks familiar. So they like across the street, but like they're kind of like sketched out.
Yeah.
They're kind of like looking. They fucking found me next to a homeless person sleeping in my blanket on my pillow.
Did he wake you up? Or just...
She woke me up and the homeless person was there, but I don't know if they spoke to them, right? And my mom was like fucking tripping out. She's like, what the fuck? Why is my kid sleeping in the middle of the road? Like, whatever. Like, it was probably like 3 a.m.
You still have that?
Have what?
Like sleepwalking?
Yeah, I still have that. So I still have that problem. Freaks out my girlfriend all the time. I sleep and eat. I sleep and eat now. I wake up, I eat, and then I go back to sleep. And then I wake up and I have like crumbs all over my mouth when I wake up in the morning. Anyways, so my mom takes me and she's just like, she brings me home and she's fucking yelling at my dad, like, she was sleeping on the street. You guys didn't hear anything, blah, blah, blah. My dad's like, we're asleep. And she quietly exited the house. How are we supposed to know?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's very like, and plus, like, my mom wasn't home, so they probably thought my mom was coming in, like, whatever. So, anyways, that's a mystery. I don't know how I got there, but luckily I didn't get kidnapped.
Yeah, nothing happened, man.
For me, that's traumatizing because I feel like I kind of remember waking up and being, like, startled, but, like, I don't remember anything else. I think
supposed to wake up a sleepwalker, but depends on the situation too, I guess. Right?
You're not supposed to wake up a sleepwalker. But I was sleeping. But I think it's because I was sleeping and I was in such a deep sleep. Because when you're sleepwalking, you're in a deep sleep, right? So I think she knows not to wake up the sleepwalker, but because I was sleeping, she obviously, what was she gonna do? Wait until I woke up? Like, she obviously grabbed me. It was cold. She grabbed me, and I think I was like startled. Like, I still get that feeling kind of. Anyway, she took me home, and I don't remember anything after that. But I think she said she even took me to the doctors to make sure I was okay because, like, I was next to a homeless person. Not that anything happened, but you never know.
But still,
fuck,
you still do it too. Jesus Christ.
I still do it, but I sleep and eat.
Yeah, sleeping over here. Fucking. Jeez.
Anyways, guys,
that's different. But
so wait,
on my end, I don't know. I can't remember right now. I'm just probably don't want to talk about it. But yeah, nothing traumatizing. I just know that it doesn't happen now. But I think when I was young, I would just fall off the bed.
Yeah, that's pretty traumatizing.
Right? It's like I'm gonna grab something and bang.
The feeling of falling.
Yeah, and
I hate that feeling. It's so...
No, I have.
You actually fell.
Not on the carpet, but it's like flooring, right? I think I had it till like grade 10 or 11. Can't remember. I'm like sleeping 10, 11. Yeah, probably. I still have. I don't have it now, but I had that till that age, or till that grade, I guess. And then I'm sleeping and I'm trying to grab something, or I'm trying to reach, get something, and I'm bam, flat on the ground. So
basically, you're saying at that age you had like no sense of like,
I don't know what happened.
Because when you're a kid, you have to like train to be in a bed because you're used to like a crib. So it's like for you, it's just like you weren't used to a bed at some point.
Yeah, I don't know.
Or you weren't like aware of your.
Wrong with me for sure. But yeah, that's constant every day. Fall out the bed, wake up, and get back to sleep again.
That's weird.
Yeah, that's weird.
Did you ever hurt yourself? Break your arm?
Probably not. No, nothing like that. It's just not too high, right? It's not like a bunk bed, right? But I would still fall out the bed. Either I'm sleeping too close to the bed or something. I have no idea. But it doesn't happen now.
I'm so proud of you, Guyan.
Thanks. But that's probably one of the traumatizing ones that I had. But nothing I can remember of. Other than that, falling off.
Cool.
Flat on my face.
Did it wake you up?
No. I just get back on the bed and sleep again.
But how did you?
My mom used to come running around and see like what
that
noise. Like
because she heard
a fat kid falling off the ground, bang.
Oh my god, that's why you go to the gym all the time because you don't want to hear that.
Wait, no, yeah. She used to come running around. I'm like, no, maybe at some point I woke up or not, or I just went back to sleep.
Oh my god,
I was in high school.
That's pretty funny.
These guys are gonna make fun of me now, but yeah, for sure.
Please comment on this post, on this episode. High school friends, I need to know more about Guyan.
No, none of you guys are gonna post anything.
Yes.
I don't want to hear any of this.
Comment. Anyways, guys,
Realktalk Toronto.
Thanks for tuning in.
Episode 7.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel and let's make fun of Guyan more.
Yeah, let's try that. Let's try not to make fun of me. Okay, guys?
Bye, guys.
Peace out.
Let's get straight to it. I got diamonds in the face. No, these niggas don't